everybody, AI6US, Brian here. This weekend took the RV out for the first time this year, and it was the first time with an amateur radio mounted in it. Well, I noticed on the way up there, the 2-meter rig had a S reading that was very high, and it was on there at all times, and I figured it must be noise. And I had never used 2-meter in the RV before, and so I thought, it's probably the solar charger, because we always hear about how the solar panels are always causing the interference. Well, when I got home, I grabbed the transistor radio and walked around and turned off the power to the solar unit, and the problem continued. So then I disconnected the main cutoff for the batteries feeding the rest of the coach, and the noise went away. So then I started going through the fuse panel and removing one fuse at a time to narrow down and see, what circuit was causing the noise. Well, take a look at this, and I think it might be surprising to you. Yep, you know what it was? Little charging device that we plug into the accessory outlet, the little USB adapter for high power charging. I had found this a couple months ago when I was in the truck, that any time that I used this high power charger, that it would always put a high noise level on the 2-meter rig and also blank out my FM radio reception.
She did not come clean to police in Florida when they first came to question her following her husband's attack at the nightclub Pulse.
ABC's Aaron Kaczorski. In Rome, the only survivor of abuse on the panel put together by the Pope to prevent sexual abuse by priests is dropping out.
So, looking all through the coach, I couldn't find what the problem was. I had hardwired in a USB charging unit to power a little Raspberry Pi that I use for a media server when we're out camping. And I had tested that before I installed it, and there was no noise coming off of that. So just perchance that was the cause, I went ahead and I disconnected that as well. But the problem continued. So guess what I found? Plugged in on my wife's side of the bed, not my side, but on her side, into the accessory outlet was this little USB charger. When I pulled it out of line, the noise went away. So it wasn't just affecting everything that was happening in the RV, but it was definitely affecting the 2-meter rig that was mounted down in the cab as well. So this is the second experience that I've had with 2 different USB chargers that causes a lot of RFI. So if you're having any problems with RFI interfering with your amateur radio, with your AM radio, shortwave, or 2-meter rig, check out the little USB charging device. I bet you anything you're going to find that it's the cause of the problem. That's interesting. This one's labeled FCC approved. Is it? Really?